Okay, first off, shout out to this Great Value Pizza for making my mouth absolutely water. Goodness gracious. But thank you guys for joining me here today. As you can tell, we were doing a TST Tailight on my 2018 Z125. I've gotten most of the way into it and I forgot, hey, I should probably go ahead and film this. The only thing that I haven't filmed is basically you take the seat off, you take these two little side pieces off that sit here. You'll have a screw here and a screw here. And there's also one pin there that comes out from this piece here. So as soon as you get those off of each side, you will take out two screws down here and right there. Those will release the actual tail light. And basically you kind of just got to work it up and out of there off of those little pegs. And then you can take it all the way out. There'll be one clip here for the brake light signal switch, and that's about it. From there, we are ready to unwrap and see what this TST taillight is all about. The one thing that I also forgot to mention is because this one has integrated turn signals, my crappy, awful turn signal setup can come off. Basically, you just unplug both of those right there and you're good to go. There is my TST tail light. And again, that'll sit basically just right in there. Nope, that's completely upside down. But it'll sit on there. You will reuse the rubber pieces from the OEM tail light. And let me get that for you. So this will have two rubber bushings sitting in those little holes. You'll reuse those to swap over to this one. And then you're good to get it in. I'm gonna go ahead and get those swapped over, kind of get it placed over here, and then we'll come back to you guys. Okay, so on the OEM setup, you have your two blinkers and your tail light. On the end of all of these, you have your two small clips, and you have your one clip for your brake light. Now, when we go over to the TST brake light, we still have our two small ones for the blinkers, and we have our big one. So everything is literally just plug and play with this. That's why I got this one. I spent the money because I was trying to mess around with a different one and I did not like it at all. So I went to the TST because everything is literally plug and play. All right, now we are ready to try and get these in onto those pegs, get everything set up correctly, and I went to do it the wrong way again. All right. So I know when I go to install it, I know my blinkers need to run to the right side of the bike and my brake light needs to go to the left side of the bike. So I'm going to separate those wires now so that I don't have to hopefully reroute those later because that would suck. And then we just kind of got to shimmy it on in here to get it to stick onto those posts. Now we're all clicked in. Looks like the rear fairing is fitting correctly, which not perfectly, but you know, pretty good. Pretty good. There we go. Now we're ready to put the screws in and basically wire it straight up. And we should be good to go. The other thing on these, they have different programs. So literally just in here, there's a little tiny button on the taillight back there that you can click it. And you can change the programs. I'll go through all those programs here in just a little bit. Okay, so the only thing that I don't really know is which wire from the TST is the left and right blinker. The brown is for the left and the green is for the right. So also okay. The black on the Z125 is for the right. The green on the TST is also for the right. Brown is for the left. Gray is for the left. We'll turn on the left one. We'll turn on the right one. And we're going to change the program here and hit the brake, and then we'll use the blinker. Oh, I don't know why my blinkers are short-circuiting. Okay, well, I need to figure out why my blinkers aren't working, but I'm going to go to the next program. We'll hit the brake. We'll hit the blinker. Alright, we're gonna go to the next program. We'll hit the brake. And we'll hit the blinker. and that's the one that I'm gonna use. I think after that, you go back to the first one, which I think is just solid and solid. And then you go to the next one. You got flash and solid. And then you go to the third one. You have solid and run. And then you go to the fourth one and you have flash and run. So I'm gonna leave it on the fourth one, and all we have to do now is basically screw this in and get the side fairings on right back here, and then literally throw the seat on and we're good to go. Okay, so as I get these last few fairings on, oh shoot, no, I lost my washer thing. All right, well, she gone. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and get these rear fairings on. Mine are pretty well destroyed. I've destroyed most of this bike, but I'm extremely happy with this Z125 because it has put up with so much. If I can try to convince you guys into a Z125, I absolutely will. Z125 for me completely outdoes the Grom, but I haven't experienced that many Groms. I've mostly always been on a Z125, whether it's mine or somebody else's. All I have on mine is literally a wheelie bar. I wrapped it myself. I put pro taper bars on it and like mirrors, and now a TST taillight, and that's really all I've done to mine. It's completely stock engine, original engine, 4,500 miles on it. No rebuild, nothing like that. No gearing, no sprockets. I think it's even the stock chain. I haven't ever changed the chain on it. All I do to it is just the oil. I put a new air filter in it and a new spark plug in it, about 4,000 miles. But literally, I absolutely abuse this thing, and it's fantastic. I also put a bride seat on mine. I absolutely love this bride seat. But there it is, my TST taillight. I think that looks sick. That's freaking so cool. As you can tell, I have a lot of dings, cracks, and breaks on this thing. I absolutely abuse this bike, so. But that looks super good. Cool, there it is. That's a TST taillight installation on my Z125. But we're gonna move on to another bike and another video. So thanks for joining me. Hope you guys enjoyed this short one, and go watch the next one or previous ones, or I don't know, whatever you want to do. See you.